Hi, Mark here for the Kensington Minute. He was a veteran CIA officer with strong Air Force background in counterintelligence. He was also mistakenly accused of being a double agent for the Soviet services and for the Russian services. His life became hell, and his family suffered too. Do you know who he was? Well, he was Brian Kelly, a solid, good man. And this is what happened. Connecticut born, he took a political science degree in 1964 from a local college and then earned a master's from Florida State University in East Asian Studies. After graduation, he joined the Air Force Office of Special Investigations. In 1984, he began working for the CIA, where he began to distinguish himself. He was a real thinker and an innovator, and he brought new investigative methods, one of which led to the unmasking of Foreign Service Officer Felix Bloch. We have a Kensington Minute on him. It is titled, "A Sick Puppy at the State Department." I think you will agree that the title says it all. Now back to Kelly. Some of his colleagues thought he may have tipped Bloch off, but why? Well, very few people were aware that Bloch was a Soviet asset, and Kelly was one of them. Other than that, there were no apparent reasons, no obvious answer. Neither was there ever a solid case against Kelly. There was no case because Kelly was completely innocent. Counterintelligence analysts pounded the case with an investigative matrix. It was very sophisticated and chock-filled with data, vectors, and correlates. All the mathematics and statistics pointed to Kelly, and perhaps, but something was dead wrong. Either the data or the methodology was faulty, and Kelly would be haunted under suspicion and accusations for 2 years when the investigation went on. Investigators found a detailed map of a park in Kelly's house, right? Well, at about that time, the investigators identified a KGB operative in that park. Kelly's response, well, yeah, he had a map of the park because he liked to walk and jog there. He knew nothing about the KGB walking there too. Many people walk there all the time. So they gave Kelly a polygraph and he passed it. But maybe, they thought, just maybe, he passed it because he was slick. Maybe he was a psychopath who does not register anxiety. Yes, psychopaths are very cool. The whole time, Kelly professed his innocence, claiming, quote, "Your facts are wrong, your conclusions are wrong, your underlying hypothesis is wrong." Well, Kelly was right, the investigators were wrong. He passed the polygraph because he was telling the truth. The real culprit was FBI agent Robert Hansen, who lived near Kelly and traversed the same park. Well, that explains a lot. So Hansen was arrested and Kelly was cleared and sent back to work for the CIA. After he retired, he worked for private contractors and taught counterintelligence at the Institute of World Politics, which has an annual award in his honor. And Kelly was very honorable. He died from a heart attack in 2011 at age 68, much too young. The mistaken identity hurt many innocent people, particularly his family. And you will notice that this is a reoccurring theme in many of the Kensington Minute videos. Ames, Hansen, Nicholson, the Rosensberg, I can go on, all hurt their families through their betrayal. But Kelly was completely innocent. Appearing on 60 Minutes in 2003, Kelly's lawyer said, quote, "They threatened him with capital offenses. His sisters, his daughters, his friends, his colleagues were all told, 'Brian Kelly is an agent of the Russian government.'" Were the investigators incompetent? Were they overzealous or sloppy? I really don't know. Remember that counterintelligence is a wilderness of mirrors. Things are not what they seem to be. Actors in the drama are intentionally and repeatedly deceptive, and many of them are good. They are highly intelligent. In the case of Brian Kelly, the investigators were wrong. But did they make mistakes that they clearly should not have made with the information that they held? I don't know. We at Kensington hope to make a half-hour documentary about the case. If you have any first-hand information, please contact us. Were you on the case? Did you know him or the family? We can be reached by email at silinsky@yahoo.com, SILINSKY@yahoo.com. To the best of my knowledge, there are no books or documentaries that focus exclusively on the sordid case against Brian Kelly. He was a good man, and he deserves substantive recognition. This Kensington Minute does not represent the official position of the United States. Take the Kensington Challenge on our homepage under Examinations at the top. Out here.